Hey everybody, this is Trish with Black Main Street 205. I am joined today with Pastor Jay, also known as Jeffery B Hall Jr. He is the owner of Uncle Bob's Catering. How are you doing today, Pastor Jay?
I'm good. I'm yet holding on. I hope. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I'm just going to
Good.
jump into the interview. Tell us about your business, and if you have a website, let us know your website.
Okay. The name of it is Uncle Bob's. We are a soul food slash food period because listen, I like to cook. I like to eat. So why not share what I love to do with the world? That's the way I see it. Um, with Uncle Bob's, I'll tell you a little backstory. Name Uncle Bob came from my former church, Faith Deliverance, Overcoming Cathedral of Prayer. I was over the youth ministry, and this was when it was this rapper. His name was B.O.B.
Okay.
And just trying to be hip with the kids, knowing I am not hip by any means necessary. So I told them I'm gonna be a rapper, and you can call me Bob. And
Ah,
needless to say, it went on from there. They started calling me Uncle Bob. I had members calling me Pastor SpongeBob. So it just stuck with me. And when I was trying to think of what I wanted to call the business, it was like, duh, it's gonna be Uncle Bob because that's what everybody knew me as. So here we are.
all
Uh,
right. That answers the second question. Why did you start this business and what your story is? Um, you're just on Facebook right now?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm
We're
going to
in
show
the
that page in a second.
okay.
Um, what are some of the challenges you're facing during COVID-19?
Well, to be totally honest with you, whereas other businesses feel like or they seem they're in a down funk or a recession of sorts, I bless God that I've seen an increase. Oh, somebody talk to me tonight. Let me tell you something. See, that was the preacher about to come out, but we're gonna pull him back just a little bit now.
Pull it back, pull it back.
But I bless God for the increase to be able to see where other businesses are going through this, that, and the third. But Uncle Bob's, we are fulfilling orders bigger than we anticipated. So I tell you the truth, and not to downplay or downshame anyone else. I just bless God for what He's doing over here, because we're in a time now. People they don't want to cook. You,
Not at all.
you
Not
know,
at all.
so as they hit us up, I have reasonable prices, and I just do my best when it comes time to delivering and meeting with people. I make sure I have hand sanitizer in my car. I always wear gloves and I have a mask on because they don't know if I have it. I don't know if they have it. So let's not take any chances.
Right.
So I meet them outside. I don't, unless it's like family members or anything, I meet them outside because, again, just don't want to do that whole transmitting anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm keeping safe. Um, as far as um, making sure as soon as I get out when I get back to the car, I take those gloves off because people don't understand. If you have gloves, one pair of gloves on all day, if you got it on your hand and you touching, you passing.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, I change gloves every time. But and I got that little tidbit just from working in the medical field and just knowing how things pass from person to person or
Mm-hmm.
place to place. That's that.
All right then. So then what are some solutions you've come up with? I mean, I know God's been blessing. Are there some new solutions or techniques or things that have been presented to you that you were like, oh, I wouldn't have thought to do it that way that you could share with us?
To be honest, not yet. I just do the basic that whatever the news has been telling us, and what our mamas and daddies have been telling us for all of our life.
Right. Wash your hands.
They used to tell us to, cough in your hand, but that changed.
Whatever.
Get right there. So I'm outside of doing that and wearing the gloves and wearing the mask. That's all I do, and I make sure I keep myself as clean as possible. I have little I don't know what picture a pen, but it's hand sanitizer, so I can spray my hands in between. Um, and that's just what I do. Because again, I don't know if they have it, they don't know if I have it. So let's just be safe together to the best of our abilities.
Right. Wow, wow, wow. So how can we help you and support your business during COVID-19, beyond COVID-19? As long as you want to be in business, how can we support you?
Well, that is easy. By going to my page is Uncle Bob's. You can follow us. You can like us to get into different drawings that I have. You can pass the word. You can even hire us. Hello, somebody. Come on, hire me. And not just it is a blessing to donate to Uncle Bob's, but most importantly, something that's close to my heart is going out and feeding and providing for the homeless and less fortunate.
Mhm.
So right now, when this whole pandemic started, my thing was, how are they eating? How are they keeping safe when we had to wear the mask everywhere? So what I did, I got with some friends and family. We raised money. We bought masks, gloves, toiletries for the homeless and less fortunate. And now we're trying to want to feed them and give them baskets again. So to be a blessing to Uncle Bob's is to be a blessing to the less fortunate, because somebody has to look out for them. Why not us? Why
And that
not me?
just saying, that's in the Bible. That's what we're supposed to
See,
do. Just saying.
see, let me tell you this. See, the motto of Uncle Bob's is Matthew the 28th chapter, verses 19 and 20. And it simply says, as I paraphrase it, go ye therefore, baptizing and preaching the word of God. And as we're preaching and teaching, we let people know that, hey, spread the word. Hey, you got to be obedient to what God is saying. So as I'm feeding people naturally, if God opened a door, if God opened a window for me to speak to them spiritually, that's what we do. Because it's good to be fed. It's good to be filled naturally, but it's also better to be filled spiritually. See, see,
I'm gonna share your Facebook now so
see.
everybody can see.
Okay.
There we go. So Uncle Bob's is at Uncle Bob's Catering, or like you see Facebook.com. Is that forward slash or backslash Uncle
Yes,
Bob's
ma'am.
Catering?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna go. It's the updated ordering guidelines, menus and prices coming soon. So like his page. You see, I
Yeah,
got a like. You see that like right there.
I
That's
see.
you can cash app, Venmo or PayPal. I saw my face, so that kind of threw me off. So uh, give it some time. There we go. See, now you see some of the scrumptiousness. See the
Yeah.
fruit.
Oh, those are called fruit pizzas.
Ooh, let me look. Let me go back. Okay. So these are the fruit pizzas. Oh, that
Yes,
looks good. I'm gonna try not to dream while I'm. I'm gonna try my best to behave.
ma'am.
We interviewed Yolene last week, or was it this week? I think it was last
Yeah,
week.
I
Oh,
love.
that looked good. Peach cobbler.
She
Okay.
was my she was my high school drama teacher. Um, she
Yeah.
she helped me become. I don't know if she know this because I don't remember if I told her, but she helped me to become the character that I am.
Ah. Oh, that looks
She
good. When you doing this
that
again? Chicken, broccoli,
that
rice casserole.
and it gonna bless your soul. Listen, like I tell anybody, if you want to order from Uncle Bob's, you just message us on Facebook, and as soon as somebody from Uncle Bob's confirms your order, you go ahead and send your payment in, and we'll get you down. And we typically deliver the following weekend. Um, and I do the weekend because I still work Monday through Friday. So
Mhm.
that's the time where I can make sure I plan my routes, make sure everybody's going to be at home during a certain time, and I can get everything out in a timely manner. Um, when it comes to catering, it's all about organization.
Mhm.
It takes organization so you won't be backtracking when it comes to delivering. So you'll know how to fix your stuff, make sure it's hot, make sure it's not overdone. And that again, that's why I just let people know, hey, it's a week turnaround time, unless it's close to the weekend. Then I got you. As soon as we receive your,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, as
I
soon as
see
we,
the blessing bag you doing too. Let's see. Practice what he preach. It's
yep,
right there. You see.
that's what we doing.
That's what they do.
And
Help.
also, if they go to the Facebook page, they'll see a video I just did asking for donations. And I'm also going to do another one to let people know the date that we're going to go out and be a blessing to the homeless and less fortunate again.
You are loved. Oh, I
Um,
love that.
yeah, that particular one was the first time I fed the elderly.
I see it
Um,
right there.
they had got, I think we just started quarantining, and I knew a lot of the elderly people couldn't get out. So I just got with some people. I told people, if you know somebody, give me their name, number, and address. And I cooked, and we made it happen. We made it happen. It's always a blessing to be a blessing to people.
Yes, yes. Oh, okay. I need to get in on this contest.
You know what? It's about time because it's been a minute since I did one. So it's about time. And
Yeah.
it's basically anything. Right now, some of the hot commodities, if you will. My peach cobbler, my
Mhm.
and chicken casserole. I have preacher's punch or preacher's juice.
Yeah, I was like, what is in that? That's what I was. I
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
gonna say it out loud, but I was like, what's in that?
Listen, you mess around and drink that juice. Oh nah. You listen, you gonna get sick this day. Yeah. But the preacher juice it's a combination of different fruit punches and some special goodness.
Oh, now.
Um, and I tell you and a lot of the viewers, I think I was approximately 20, 21 or something. And my one of my spiritual mothers, her name is Apostle Stacy Woods. She told me that she saw me standing in the kitchen and God was telling me what to put in different dishes. And I mean, I believed in the prophetic, but at the time I wasn't trying to do no business or anything. And it wasn't until I started really just cooking and stuff that prophetic word replayed in my mind. I was like, well, you all right with me, Jesus.
She was right.
She was. She was. So a lot of stuff, God just tells me how much or what to do. With some things that I taste, I can tell what's in it. And I'm able to actually come home and recreate it my own way. So I bless God even for that little. That
Mhm. That's a gift.
yes, Lord. Not everybody can do it.
I know I can't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna be like, yeah. No, I can't. This is my gift. What I'm doing now, this is my gift. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Oh my! I just appreciate you for reaching out to me and just you doing everything that you do to help black-owned businesses get out there. Because I never would have thought I would have been doing an interview, but when you reached out, I was like, "All right, God, what you doing there, fella?" That's how I talk to him. I don't know about nobody else.
Hey,
That's how I talk to him. So I appreciate you for even taking the time out to holler at me, and let me just talk to your listeners, your viewers. And again, hey y'all, go like my page now. Make sure you have us. It's gonna bless your soul.
that's what I'm saying. It's close to the weekend. I want that casserole, so you'll be hearing from me. Because
I'm
I
telling
want the casserole. I ain't trying to cook this weekend. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to cut nothing. I'm not even trying to microwave nothing. So that's
ah,
what it is. That's where I'm at.
well, see, listen, I ain't mad at you. That's what caterers are here for. When you don't want to do it, we got it.
I ain't trying to boil water. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm really not even trying to take nothing out the pantry. I'm just I'm not trying to do it. So so you'll be hearing from me. Can't speak for
I'm
nobody
done.
else, but you'll be hearing from me.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm not trying to make you weak. I'm just being honest.
Well, the Bible say tell the truth, don't it? And that's all you doing.
That's all I know how to do. So
See there? I got you. I
so
got you.
I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna say again, I'm Trish with Black Main Street 205. We just interviewed Pastor Jay, aka Jeffery B Hall Jr. He is the owner of Uncle Bob's Catering. He explained the story, how he got the name Uncle Bob. Um, and with that, I'm gonna wrap up and say, be black and stay safe. Bye, y'all.